Far away.
Umpire holds the ball up now after you, Aiden.
So we're underway now here at Seville. As Aldridge can get a handball away just for the moment. Trying to crash through the pack there was Jack Lee, but he just couldn't quite win the ball away. Ball comes out wide here, and that's a good little mark for the moment. So they can get away here, the Blues. Thompson now puts him inside forward 50. Not a bad looking kick to a 1-on-1. Aloy couldn't quite win it, and doing really well there was Anderweezer. They can go back the other way now for the time being. Can Warburton Millgrove. Wide kick now, bit of a dangerous one, but it's just going to work okay in the end here. And Westlake, I believe, can go short with the kick for the moment. It's a dangerous one, and no one can take the mark. It spills out the back for the moment. Nolan with a strong tackle, but getting the handball away just in time there was Barr. But now, once again, in all sorts of trouble here at Warburton Millgrove. And now Seville with a chance to counter-attack.
So O'Keefe has the ball now. He has a free kick. Obviously, we mentioned the sleeves rolled up, so he goes backwards. Now in the hands of Sciortino. He puts it around, and they're switching it along the half-back line now. So to the far end of the ground scoreboard end, and they look to bring it back inside, and they found Bennings. Bennings now gets it with an overlap handball there for Sciortino. Puts it inside 50. It's been spoiled. So now it will come out. Here, and they get a few handballs here, Warburton now. Down the wing with the ball there was Henry. Linking up now, they've brought it inside. We used some running leg for Rush. Now he puts it inside 50 deep, but only player there. Seville player. If they bring it back out on his own out here for Seville is Dickinson. He brings it along the wing.
So Westlake couldn't quite hold the mark as the ball beelines the boundary line and it trickles over. So I'll have a boundary throw in just forward to centre now for the Blues. Good handy start early days here. As we wait for a boundary throw to Aldridge once again up against Lowe. As the ball's thrown back into play, Aldridge with front position, and he wins it as well. Tried to tap it over to Barr. Crashing the pack nicely there was Icano. Taken in the tackle, but now they're away here. Other Kookaburras, not a bad-looking kick. Faruja went out the back. Nolan nearly snatched it. Pushed off, it was Faruja, and now Nolan can get it away. Here is Bernardo from Officer. Handballs it short. Quick one as well. It was a good one to Iacone. Now once again with Bernardo. Wants to go laterally. It's a dangerous kick, but it might work out okay. Westlake got the fist in. Did really well. Now trying to win it at ground level was Bailey. And here's a chance now for the Kookaburras. No, it's a free kick. It'll come back. So a little reprieve there for the Blues, and they can move it through the outer side of the ground. That's not a bad-looking kick as well. And Bernardo with it once again had a couple of touches in the last minute. He continues to go further down the ground. Not a bad-looking kick. Aloy's underneath it. Couldn't quite hold the mark. And we will have another boundary throw in outer side of the ground.
It's a pretty tight contest so far. It's a whistle beam, or it might be the netball game. So the ball's thrown back in. Aldridge wins the tap. Warburton get it now, and they look to come back inside forward 50. They're at the top of the half-forward flank. Ball is scrambled the bottom of the pack. But they managed to get it out. Now they put a long kick inside, but there's been a whistle, and it's going to go the way of Seville. This is in the hands of Bailey. Bailey now puts it across to Sciortino. Now links up through Thompson. Thompson comes in short and finds a teammate in Bennings. Gets a handball out. Now they're coming all the way back now. And they'll go short and find Nolan. Nolan looks to ease it up now. Backs off his mark. At half back. Brings it along the wing to a pack. Who can mark it? And it manages just to fall out the back into the hands of Robertson. Robertson brings it back in. Finds his teammate.
Did be a Trantonio.
There, that one. I was not attempting. Comes down the wing and finds another teammate, Ray Duggan. Ray Duggan puts it inside 50, and there's a mark.
Great kick.
We'll line up from about 35-40 out. Seville, that is.
Aloy, it looks like.
And it's in the hands of Aloy. Obviously one of the key forwards down there. Begins his approach. Dominic Aloy. Kicks on its way. And just across the face.
So just to behind there for the Blues at the moment. So they've got the first score of the board in the afternoon. About 4.5 minutes into the game. So Dominic Alloy with the one behind there. As the ball comes back into play now, long kick from the defensive 50. It's not a bad one as well. There's a bit of a fly here at the back and good strong mark taken there as well. Now it's not paid. Dumping tackle here from Thompson. And once again, a stoppage forward to centre for the Blues. So no clear dominance yet from either side. Both have had a couple of forward 50 entries. Aldridge wins the ruck and smashes it away. That's a clever one there as well, doing beautifully to Rothwell. And now they're away here, the Kookaburras. But they've turned it over, so this will come back here. Looks like Nolan with it for the moment. He goes all the way across goal and finds Iacone. Iacone looks further afield. Not a bad-looking kick here. I think he's found Morrison, and he has. Beautiful lead up, Morrison. He's got to try and get around Farrugia here, and he can do just that. Now does well to Scortino. This is Jai. Handball out wide. It's a dangerous one. It'll be a tough one for Dickinson. Taking on the tackle. Morrison once again took on a couple. Clever handball on the away. DiPietrantonio with a clever handball. Now Bailey Scortino puts him long inside forward 50. Aloy's got it out the back. Has he? No, he can't take the mark. Spills to ground level. Here too is O'Keefe. He's trying to get in and win the contest up against Aidan Westlake. Plenty of place around the contest now. We will have a stoppage inside the forward pocket. So quick moving play there from the Blues. Just couldn't quite snaffle the mark was Dominic Alloy. But just probably winning the territory battle the last couple of minutes are the Blues. So Aldridge once again. O'Keefe, though, cleverly won the tap, trying to attack the football was Elides. Couldn't quite do so. Elides now taking in the tackle. Dispossessed just at the right time for Warburton and Millgrove. Now picked up here cleverly by Thompson. Check side towards goal. It looks pretty good. And he's got it. So first goal of the afternoon there, going the way of the Blues, and Nathan Thompson, 1-1-7, leads Warburton and Millgrove yet to score. And we've been going 6.5 minutes into quarter number one.
It's not often you see Thompson push that deep into the forward line, so he's got an early one there.
Well, he's a very important player. He sets him up well off half back, and his hard work there has paid off and really attacked that contest hard, Trent.
Looks to be lining more up on a wing, Aiden, as well today.
Oh, yeah, so he's pushed up the ground a little bit. There you go.
Obviously using his foot skills across the ground.
Yeah, that's it. He's got a little bit of speed, Nathan Thompson, as well, so I'm sure that wing position will suit him quite well as we wait for the ball to go back in the middle, and once again it will be Aldridge and Lowe to take it out of the ruck.
The umpire gets in position. Aldridge and Lowe to compete here. Winning the tap was Lowe. No clear winner of the clearance here. Ball at the bottom of the pack, and it's picked up really well. Then it's fumbled. Warburton managed to mop it up. This is through Henry. Henry goes lateral. Finds a teammate there in Ferguson. Ferguson gives a handball out wide. They manage to go down the wing. Can Thompson cut it off? Not quite. And it's going to fall out of bounds for a boundary throw in. Be Aldridge and Lowe to compete again. The battle we'll see for a part of the day. Lowe just thumps it forward. And Warburton managed to mop it up. And they get it through for a couple of handballs. Tackle, but they get it inside 50. Intercepted there by Nolan. Nolan comes, brings it really wide towards us here in the commentary box. Finds Adrian's up
Broadway.
And we keep coming down there. Mark's taken. Mark's taken there. And they put it back inside 50.
And Mark's been cut off here. Nicely done that time by Ben Pretty. So Cesare just couldn't quite find the option there in the end. And now Walker's got it. Deep in defence. Just goes wide with it once again. Not a bad looking kick as well. And did that pretty well there to Ferguson. He's going to be in no rush. Chips it into the middle. Pretty's got it once again. Had a little bit of pressure to deal with there from Elides. And now he goes out wide to the commentary box. Farouj is going to have to fly. Got to smother in just in time. Can he go to Ferguson? Now he goes inboard as well. And that might just work out okay. Kick coming out of the pack here from Lee. Not a bad looking one. Can someone take the mark? Well done by Humphrey. Or was it? No, it's not umpires calling him to go, is he? No. So the mark has been paid. Bailey Humphrey probably just too far out to score. Chips it inside. Woolridge is there. Cut off sort of half there by Nicholson, it looked like, and couldn't quite snaffle the mark. Thompson's in here once again. Bernardo gets the handball away just in time, and they might be out of trouble for the moment. Good handball from Robinson as they move it through the outer side of the ground. Clever kick here. Morrison couldn't quite hold the mark. He gets on his bike, though. Puts him inside forward 50. Not a great kick. Aloy attacks it. Didn't get a kind bounce, though. But here we go. Broadway picks it up. Was he taken off the ball? Yes, he was. So a free kick here for Dylan Broadway. Clumsy mistake there from Ferguson, and a good kick, and Cesare. No, it's going to have to come back. Cesare all on his own there, but now he's been checked. So Broadway Might have an option here in a leadies, but he hasn't spotted him. Chips it in once again, and oh, that's a terrible turnover. He's kicked it straight to that young man there in Rothwell, and Rothwell with a long kick. It's over the head of Ferrugia, but he can get on his bike and go. Does he go the handball? He does. Long one to Woolridge. Woolridge to the top of the square. It's a beautiful kick. He's done that beautifully there, and Westlake has taken the mark. He's only about 15 metres out, a little angle to deal with, but usually a pretty good kick is Liam Westlake, and they'll need this one, Warburton Millgrove, just to get back within that 1 point margin. Good bit of chain of play there from the Kookaburras up the broadcast side of the ground. And now young Liam Westlake with a chance to get the margin back to 1 point on this beautiful new surface here at the Chip in Seville. And he comes now. Nice, slow, deliberate approach. And Westlake puts it away. First goal of the afternoon for the Kookaburras. 1-0-6. Trail Seville 1-1-7. It's 1 point here at the Chip. We've been going 10.5 minutes into quarter number one.
Seville's defensive structure just kind of fell apart there. To be able to let Liam Westlake out the back like that, that deep in the forward line, it's just unheard of.
Yeah, just so that.
Especially when you're about 15 metres from goal, you can't really leak kicks out like that.
No, you're absolutely spot on, Trent. There was plenty of time to be able to do that as well. I mean, there was a couple of mistakes there made from Warburton, so a bit of a coach killer that one, but I'm sure they'll try and make sure they can stay on top of those 1-7s. The ball goes back into the centre now.
Ball in the centre, better be thrown up. Seville win the tap here and they knock it down. They look to get moved forward. Ball at the bottom of the pack, but picking it up there was Cesare.
Yeah. Trickles towards the boundary line, and Icone does well to get it over. Jack Lee it was, in fact. So boundary throw in. Right at half forward here for the Blues. So we wait for the ball to come back in now. So Aldridge once again in the ruck. And looks like he's matched up against Roe Duggan this time. So Aldridge to the front. Big, strong man is Nelson Aldridge. Clever little tap. Was the tackle high? No, it's going to be balled up once again. So repeat stoppages here for the Kookaburras.
So balls will be thrown up here. And they've gone with new ruck in Bennings. Seville. Aldridge just gets it out and gets a handball out. Picking it up there, though, was Dickinson. Now they get it moving through Ma. Ma gets it inside 50. Mopping it up there for Seville.
Icone.
Was Icone. Now they get it down the wing. They link up for a couple of handballs. Now they've got a chance to go back inside forward 50, looking for a Loy. But it's going to go all the way down to the boundary for a throw-in.
So hurried build up there for Seville, but they've got the stoppage inside forward 50 nonetheless.
So it'll be Aldridge and O'Keefe this time. Aldridge again, muscles his way to the front, grabs the ball out of the ruck and just gets a handball moving. But Seville have got it, and it's a high ball. Anyone going to mark it? No. Full safe. Picking up there with Cesare, gets a handball out, but only as far there as Brush. Now he gets it moving forward. This one's spoiled. Here's O'Keefe, picks it back up. It's a free kick actually going the way Warburton. It looks like Westlake. So Westlake will have it about 70 from goal. Sessy's option. Now he puts it in long inside 50 to no one in particular. Out the back there, looking to mop it up. It's Sonego. It's going to be a boundary throw in deep in the pocket. So it'll be Bennings and Woolridge this time. Bennings wins the tap down. They get a handball here. This is through Scantino. Now getting it out to Dickinson. Dickinson kicks it down the wing. Can a mark be taken? It's a really nice strong mark taken there by O'Neill. O'Neill now down the wing. And it's kicked smothered into the kick there.
Crashing the pack there was Ferguson. No, he does get it clear in the end. So too did Barr. And the ball trickles over the boundary line. It will be thrown back into play, and a little bit of a scuffle right in front of the commentary box. Cesare just gets rid of Marr, and he's a big man as well. He's Mark Cesare. You wouldn't want to be messing around with him. So boundary throw in right on centre wing, broadcast side of the ground. Woolridge up against Beninga. Woolridge out the back, wins the tap, but DiPietro Antonio's got his name written all over this one. Handball's in ball, picked up by Bernardo, just throws onto the right boot. O'Keefe might take the mark, but Westlake got the fist in just in time. Now O'Keefe did well at ground level. Was he tackled off the ball? Yes, he was. It's a free kick to the 200th gamer. And he's within range. Bit of an angle to deal with, but he's usually a beautiful kick, is Nathan O'Keefe. So this to get the margin back out to 7 points here for the Blues. And there'll be a big cheer here from the home crowd if O'Keefe can put this one through. Early days in game number 200. There's a few cries of Leo from outside the van, Trent, and I think they wanted the old boy here today, but he's not here. So anyway, O'Keefe, in he comes now from about 45. Starts at a little left, gets it online. It just drifts too much, and the post is shaking violently there as well. But anyway, it is across the face, so behind for Nathan O'Keefe nonetheless. And another minor score. So the scores here, Seville 1-2-8. Currently leading Warburton Millgrove at 1-0-6. So the ball's about to be brought back into play. Plenty of options further afield. So it's going to be brought back into play by Lee. Long kick to the outer side of the ground. Who can get up and take the mark? Oh, was that snaffled? It was. Very well done there by Westlake. All the way down at half-back. Not a whole lot to go to at the moment. He's got a handball option around the back. Decides against that. So where can he go, Westlake? He does eventually go with a handball. Looks like Lee once again, so they clearly trust him a lot by foot. Up and under ball. Can someone take the mark? No, they can't. Nolan got the handball away just in time. Flicked it away to Dickinson. He's under pressure. Dickinson, though, once again, did really well. It's a dangerous kick, and it's cut off beautifully. Well read there by Ma. Can send them back inside forward 50. Kick goes out wide, and it'll work out. Oh, no. Took his eye off the ball there. You're right, Trent. It was a bit of a falcon by Byrush, and he picks it up once again, gets the handball away just in time, chased after by Walker, and he sees it over to the sanctity of the boundary line. And we'll have it a boundary line just short of half. Oh, it's a free kick, is it? Free kick for a hold. So here's a chance now for Warburton.
Yes, now Walker has it now. Okay from the mark. Looking to bring it in back inside forward 50. Instead, opts to go short in the hands of Henry. Henry now assesses his options, looking for a short target. Unable to find one, so he just puts it long into the pocket. Couple plays there, big strong mark. No, it's just fallen short, but picking it up there. Faruga, but it's going to go through just for a minor score. Just able to bring it back in. And as we brought back in through Jai Sciutino. Checks these options. Comes down the middle. Finds Ray Duggan. Ray Duggan looking to come wide. Looking for Thompson to high ball. Can it be spoiled? Just managed to put it down. Henry gets a handball over the top. Can they find Faruga? No, he's going to just put it over to... Okay. Yep. No, boundary throw-in. I thought I just saw him lining up to go on the mark there, Aiden. I don't know if you saw that. And I was like,
I think he was trying to climb it.
That's why I paused. I was like, oh.
He definitely fumbled it over, but he was trying to con the umpire, but the umpire was right there.
As the ball gets thrown back in now. Tap down. Seville look to clear it. Big clearing kick. Walker flies. Tackle on the boundary. Now O'Keefe picks it up. Gets through a couple. Gets a handball back out to Broadway. Now Henry gets a handball out to Woolridge. Woolridge puts it inside forward 50. Faruga's there again. Just gets out the back. Unable to get past the likes of Thompson and Jai Sciutino. Going up in the ruck now is Liam Westlake. And Lowe. Westlake winning it, tapping it down, but only taps it as far as Ray Duggan. Ray Duggan gets a handball out to Thompson. Thompson comes down the wing, flying. Jesus. Put himself in danger a bit there and kind of uses him as a ramp and just flies over the top there, Aiden.
Yeah, that was an interesting one, and it just trickles over the boundary line in the end, and we will have a boundary line now at half forward. So once again, Low on the ruck. So we'll be happy to rotate the rucks around, but Lowe's done most of the ruck duties here for Seville today. So both teams going about that a little bit differently. So it'll be Woolridge and Lowe once again. Here they go. Woolridge won the tap down. Crushing the pack nicely there was Nicholson. He gets the handball away just in time. It's a good one. Here is Bailey Scortino. Gets the kick away. Beautifully done. Did well to O'Keefe. O'Keefe inboard with the kick. Broadway's got to chase after it. Can he win the hard ball? Just running past at the wrong time there was Rothwell. Here's another opportunity for Broadway. Anyone's ball now. Here they go, Warburton Millgrove. They can go back inside forward 50. Long kick. Looking for Humphreys. He got it. No, yes, he has.
Yes, he has. Good strong mark there from Humphrey.
And he's good overhead, and he's usually a beautiful kick. I reckon he might just be within range here, so he'll go back and have a shot at goal. Not the most high-scoring game as of yet. 1-2-8 to 1-0, and we're nearly 20 minutes into quarter number one.
1-1.
Oh, 1-1 is it? Oh, yes, you're right. No, spot on, Trent. So score. Humphrey is, in fact, just inside the paint. Looks pretty good. Does it hold the line? It does. Beautiful kick there from Bailey Humphrey. And Warburton and Millgrove lead for the first time today.
Yeah, it's a beautiful kick, as you said, Aiden. He's a beautiful kick at the footy, especially in the set shot. He can take good, strong overhead mark. Good on a lead. He's
a very good young player, is Bailey Humphrey, and he'll be... I think he'll be very good for a long time here for Warburton and Millgrove, and they'd certainly love to keep him around. So that is a fantastic finish, and the Kookaburras in front for the first time today, and once again the ball comes into the centre of the ground. And looks like once again it will be low on the ruck, up against Woolridge.
The umpire. They just get into their positions now, the players. Shuffling around. When the tap was low, knocks it down. Bit of a scramble ball. And it's looking to get out the back. Woolridge gets down and dirty and picks it up. Gets the handball out to Barr. Barr now gets it moving down in the way of Rothwell. Rothwell, short kick. Finds his teammate. Deep on the wing. Now he cuts back inside and brings it deep inside forward 50. Looking for Bailey Humphrey. It's going to be a free kick to him for an unrealistic attempt.
Yeah, it has to be.
Untiming, and he's asking why. About 5 seconds too early.
It wasn't a bad jump from Icone, but you're absolutely right, Trent. I think he jumped up before the kick had even gone off the boot.
It's Humphrey to kick 2 goals in about 40 seconds now. About 20 out. Goes back and puts it straight through. So that's his second now. Warburton put through their third.
Beautiful kick there again from Bailey Humphrey. So that'll give him plenty of confidence. 2 goals in a couple of minutes. And, yeah, interesting decision there from Icone to go the big jump and didn't time it well at all, as you pointed out there, Trent. And
the plead with the umpires, the best part.
Yeah, that was a very, very audacious sort of plea. But, no, you certainly don't want to be giving those away to Bailey Humphrey as well. He doesn't usually miss. So, and that just gives him a handy little break now, Warburton and Millgrove, as we head into red time in quarter number 1. As we're back in the middle now. So Woolridge once again up against low. So haven't seen Aldridge in the ruck in a little bit. Just taking a lengthy little spell. We might just see what's going on there. But anyway, it's back in the middle once again. So Woolridge to do the ruck duties here for Warburton Millgrove. Low went a bit early, but he still won the tap. Cesare trying to crash through, but he couldn't take the ball cleanly. Trying to win it there as well was DiPietro Antonio. Getting away was Barr, but he just can't quite do so. Couldn't take it cleanly. Trickles towards the outer side of the ground. Picked up by Cesare. He couldn't take it cleanly either. Here's Thompson now with a bit of composure, but he's turned it over, has he? Momentarily, the ball couldn't be taken cleanly. Plenty of numbers surrounding the contest. We'll have a stoppage just inside forward 50 here for Warburton Millgrove. Have just found a bit of ascendancy in the last couple of minutes. So it's balled up. Aldridge back on the ground now. Here we go. Clever little tap down to Sharp. Can he take the ball cleanly? No, he can't. Just slipped out of his fingertips. Sharp with it once again. Got a handball away. Here is Elliott. Put the head down. Has a ping towards goal. And it's across the face. Clever little step there from Trent Elliott, but just couldn't quite get the finish. And now Seville can come back the other way. And it looks like it'll be Jai Scortino with the kick in duties here today for the Blues.
So just gather the ball from the car park now. They set up in the middle here in a huddle. They'll look to break away as Scortino gets ready. And here they go. They break away and goes for a short kick up the middle. Finds a teammate in Ray Duggan. Ray Duggan goes wide. Finds Thompson. Thompson comes in short, finding Bailey Scortino. And he comes in short as well.
DiPietro Antonio. It's a tongue twister, that one.
Now he goes long down the wing. Spoil there. And it's going to get a free kick away. So now Seville has some bit of ball movement. They haven't had it inside their forward 50 for a little bit now. Here's their chance to get it moving. Long down the line. Can he find a target? It's getting out the back. And they've got the leg speed here. 2-on-1. Warburton managed to mop it up. Is he going to get a high contact free kick? No, it's going to double out. The umpire calls for the whistle.
Looks a little bit sore there, Blake Morrison. Just heading to the bench now. Might just keep an eye on that one.
As the umpire wants to ball the ball back up. Aldridge again picks it up out of the ruck, gets a ball away, not very far though. It's going to be another ball up. Inside forward 50 for Seville. And there's a whistle being blown.
I think it's a blood rule, is it?
Can't see. Must be very small.
Aiden Westlake, I think it is, having to come off the ground. So we're just going to have to wait for Warby to get someone on the ground here. So Westlake's going to have to come off, get that cleaned up, and play will resume in just a couple of moments.
Must be very small because I can't see it.
No, neither.
Ball. The play resumes now. Aldridge taps it down. Wide, and they pick it up and tackle it over the boundary line. It's going to be another boundary throw in.
So another stoppage inside forward 50 here for the Blues. Nearly 26 minutes gone into quarter number 1, so can't be too long left. And they'll be pretty happy with this start here, the Kookaburras, and Aldridge once again grabs out of the ruck. He's a big, strong man. The kick, probably not the required distance, so the umpire calls him to go. Pretty got the kick away just in time. Icone crushed the pack. Here we go. Kick towards goal. Not a bad-looking one. Does it hold the line? No, it's just offline. And just couldn't quite get the ball through in the end there. It was Dean Elides. So another behind there for Seville, 139, currently trailing 3-2-20 as we wait for the ball to come back in. And Jack Lee once again with the kicking duties here for Warburton Millgrove. So Lee looks further afield. Long kick, pretty underneath this one. In a one-on-one with Jai Scottino. Oh, just big fly in there from the side. But no mark can be taken. Saniga tried to take off, but free kick being paid here. So now they'll go short, and that's not a bad-looking kick this time to Ferguson. Ferguson now, where could he go? And there's a siren, so that'll do us here for quarter time. Here at the chip in Seville, the Blues, 3-2-20 as Ferguson chokingly makes a gesture towards the goal. But it's the Warburton Millgrove Football Club, 3-2-20, currently leading the Blues 1-3-9. What'd you take from that first quarter, Trent? First Warburton Millgrove match of the round, and it is Aldridge who wins the first tap as well. Ball comes down to ground level. Now Lowe can just send the ball forward here for the Blues. Aloy's in the area. So too was Broadway, but he couldn't take the ball clean. It wasn't Broadway, sorry, in fact. That was the young man there in Robinson. Now, once again, they get the ball inside forward 50 here to the Blues, and I think this will lead to a ball up. And it will. So early stoppage inside forward 50 here for the Blues. They'll love an early goal. Aldridge once again been pretty dominant in the ruck. This is an interesting one, and Morrison's got it. So Blake Morrison about 25 out, a little bit of angle to contend with. And this will be a good start here for the Blues to get the first goal and get the margin back to 5 points. It almost seemed like it was a kick out of the pack from one of the Warby players, and certainly a bit of a coach killer if that were to be the case, because Morrison, all on his own, took the mark and now has a shot at goal. And he makes no mistake, Blake Morrison. First goal of the second quarter goes the way of the Blues. 2-3-15. Currently leads, trails, in fact, Warburton Millgrove 3-2-20. 5 point margin here at the chip.
Yeah, it's a good start there. Exactly what they would have wanted after they let 2 goals go in late through Warburton, through the likes of Bailey Humphrey off his boot. So it'll be good to get that first quick one on the board straight away to start off the quarter.
And that's it. The contest, very even it has been, and I think the scoreboard reflecting that at the moment, just with a 5 point margin. 5 scoring shots apiece as well. Will be just with that bit of extra accuracy at the moment as the ball goes back into the middle.
Be Aldridge and Lowe to continue. Aldridge grabs out of the ruck and gets a handball out only as far as Ray Duggan there. He's tackled straight away though, and Aldridge goes back in and gets it and thumps it inside forward 50. Can it might be taking Westlake just putting it down, regathers it, but then he's tackled straight away and it's going to be balled up deep inside Warburton's forward 50. Umpire ball in hand now. Aldridge and Lowe to go again. In fact, not Aldridge, but they get a kick out through Liam Westlake. Can it might be taken? Yes, it can, but it's through Paul Bailey. Bailey brings it out wide and reaching, diving, taking the slips catch there. And they bring it back around, switching the play, looking to come in short, and they'll find Jai Sciotino. Now they move it along the wing, coming down. Almost taking that was Dylan Walker. Now tackled in the back. Is it going to be paid? No. The umpire's going to ball it up here on the wing. So the rucks make their way over here. Aldridge and low. Battle it out. Aldridge taps it down and finds his teammate there in brush. Now he gets a kick forward. It's inside 50, but it's intercepted by, is that Nolan?
Yep.
Yep, Nolan intercepts that right on the 50 in the half-back line. As he comes wide towards us, commentary box, looking for his teammate in Bernardo.
Yep.
Was it taken though, or did it go out of bounds?
Gone out of bounds on the full, it looks like. And
you take it from here,
25-metre penalty as well. There you go. So
it's hit my blind spot.
You just got a couple of spectators, but that's okay. So Jake Borish.
So what happened there? Because it hit my blind spot. Did he must have argued it back, or?
Oh, I think there was a bit of dissension towards the umpire, and that has led to a 25-metre penalty. So Borish, from outside the arc, starts it a little bit right. It's working its way back. It's just going to fall short, I think. Where are the crummers? There are none doing so. So Bailey Scorturno gets him out of jail for the moment. Interesting kick, though. And
slip fielders again.
Yeah, that's it, exactly right. And I think we're going to have a boundary throw in just at about half forward here for the Kookaburras at the moment. So a couple of nervous moments there for the Blues, but they mop it up for the time being. So once again, ball's back in play. Huge numbers around it as well, and I think we're going to have another stoppage inside forward 50, and we will. So what can they do here, the Blues? Had a couple of decent changes of play from their back 50 in the first quarter. Tap one down that time. They're beautifully done by Beninga. Ball comes out of the pack now through the hands of Scortino. Thompson chases after it. It looks like he should be able to get there first. Does he get a kind bounce? Soccers the ball towards the boundary. Picked it up cleanly in the end. He's under pressure and he's kicked it on the full. So it is going to come back the other way here. I think the free kick to be taken as well by that young man there, Bailey Humphrey, is it? Yes, it will be. I don't think he's going to have the shot at goal. He tries to sell the candy around. Thompson does pretty well. They want ball, but he still had possession. Kick coming off the boot now via Kano, and it's been cut off. So they can come back the other way now, do the Blues. Looking for Thompson. Was he taken out of it illegally? Yes, he was. I think the umpire's pointing the wrong way there, but this will be a free kick to Nathan Thompson.
So Nathan Thompson now. Look to bring it in. Called to play on, so he just brings him long down the line looking for a Loy. Looks to be held on. No free kick was paid, though. And they can regather Warburton, but tackles laid straight away. Trying to take that on was Enduza. He brings it low, looking for Broadway. Unable to gather it cleanly. The umpire will throw that one back in. This ball gets thrown back in. Aldridge grabs it. Just taps it forward, looking for Henry. Unable to get a clean and kind bounce. Sharp in and under. Gets a handball out. Still at the bottom of the pack. And it's going to be... A whistle's going to be blown. It's going to be a ball up and a little bit push and shove going on here. Looks to be broken up. Go up there is Bennings. Aldridge gets the tap out though. Looking for Henry. Henry going out accessory on his tail.
It's another stoppage. Broadcast side wing.
Looks to be ball back up here now for Bennings and Aldridge. Bennings probably gets the better of that tap. Picking up accessory. Gets a handball out to Ray Duggan. Ray Duggan bombs it forward. Gets it inside 50. Got flying high there. Wazenduza unable to hold the mark. Now to the bottom of the pack. Walker's there. He's tackled. It's going to be a free kick. Ball up. Inside of Seville's forward 50. O'Keefe battles Aldridge in the ruck. Aldridge pushes him out of the way and just thumps it forwards. Finds Broadway. Broadway turns around. Puts it back inside 50. Can they get a mark for Aloy? Aloy makes a contact and taps it down forward. Does well. Henry gathers it, but he's tackled straight away.
Free kick.
It's going to be a free kick for incorrect disposal?
I think so, Trent. And it will be going the way of the Blues as well. Blake Morrison it is.
So Blake Morrison will line up for goal here. And it's a bit going on there between Aloy and a couple of other players. So Blake Morrison now. Lines up. Begins his approach. He'll finish his kick from about 30 out probably. Morrison on its way. Looks okay. Yes, it is. It's gone through.
Second goal there for Blake Morrison, and Seville back in front.
Really good start here to start the quarter here by Seville.
Second lead change of the game. 3-3-21 currently leads Warburton Millgrove 3-20. Good even contest here so far in the match of the round here in the Outer East. As we wait for the ball to come back to the centre. Very nicely done. 8 minutes gone so far as well in quarter number 1. As we might take a quick look at some scores from around the ground while we wait for the ball to go back in the middle. We'll get those ready to go. We'll get those to you at some point as well. Plenty of big matchups today here in the Outer East, of course. Back to 2 divisions, and we're back in the middle once again as well. So Aldridge up against Benniger. Just maybe taken off the ball there momentarily was Sharp, but the umpire calls him to go. Long kick inside forward 50. It's fallen short of everyone. Ma couldn't quite get it away and score Tino. That was Jai, flicked it across to Bailey. Cesare now chasing after it. In a bit of a 2-on-1 here, Cesare kept it in play. No, just couldn't quite finish the job. And it will be a boundary throw in right in front of our broadcast position here at the chip. So once again, Benniger up against Aldridge. Aldridge gets to the front. He's a strong man as well. Beautiful tap down to Henry. Henry, interesting kick into the pocket. And it's going to be cut off. Nolan read it beautifully. Had his name written all over it. And he can send the ball back the other way. Good kick as well. Thompson found a little bit of room. Now he's got Nicholson over the top. He might go for him. No, he goes the handball a little bit wider this time. They continue to press to the Blues. Kick to a 1-on-1. Can the mark be taken? No, Robinson maybe just overran it slightly. Morrison in here as well. Plenty of numbers around the ball. Picked up beautifully there by Lead. He's got a little bit of a kick away. It was partially smothered, I think. And it's going to be thrown back into play forward to centre here for the Blues. Outer side of the ground. So let's see what happens. So once again, Aldridge up against Benniger. Aldridge, a little fingertip on it. Wasn't overly effective, though. They press forward again here. Morrison with a little soccer off the ground. Now there's plenty of pressure around the ball, and it looks like it'll be locked up right here at half forward for the Blues, and we will have another ball up. So suddenly Seville just winning the territory about a little bit early days in quarter number 2.
The ball back in now, top of the 50 for Seville. On the coach's box side, tackle is laid. Umpire's pending for holding the ball. So look to go back in for Ray Duggan. Ray Duggan now plays on, wheels around and puts him inside 50, looking for Aloy. Intercepting that was Walker, nearly just getting it away. Now getting a quick away there was Robertson. And it's going to go through for a behind. Walker looking to, believe it's Walker looking to bring it back in. Indeed it is. The long sleeves on. So he plays on. Gathers all the metres he can get, then kicks it long down the wing. And intercept the mark taken there by Nolan. Nolan now, short kick to the top of the 50. Finds Bernardo. Bernardo now about 52 out. No. Goes to play on and then drops the ball. Gets a handball out to Ray Duggan. Ray Duggan puts it inside 50 looking for Aloy. Aloy or Broadway. Take your pick. Aloy picks it up. Broadway gives the handballs over to Broadway on the boundary line. It's a good looking kick. Hasn't made it just across the face.
Gee, that would have been some sort of goal from Dylan Broadway if he could have put that through.
Almost there. Looking to bring the ball back in here. Looks to be Lee. So sharing the kick-out duties. So Lee now plays on. Goes to the coach's box side, then kicks it long down the line to a pack. Can a mark be taken? Yes, it can. And they get the handball out. Look to be Audrey. Gets a handball out to Henry. Henry down the wing now. Puts it inside 50. Looking for Humphrey. Can Humphrey get a free kick? Who's the holding the man going to? It's going against Humphrey.
To Icone.
To Icone. So Icone now brings it in the middle. Finds his teammate in Dickinson. Dickinson now down the wing looking for Broadway. Can a mark be taken? Yes, it can. Broadway marks it. On the wing, now comes short to the boundary and finds Bernardo. He's found a bit of the ball, made a few errors, but now comes short to Cesare. Moving the ball nice and calmly here, not taking any risks. Cesare assesses his options. Cesare now, sharp down the line, and gets it playing a teammate Mark. Wheeling along around the corner there was Dickinson. Dickinson puts it deep inside 50. Can he find it, Mark? Yes, he can. O'Keefe. Game 200. We'll go back and line up for goal.
So the Seville crowd, they're definitely going to get behind him here. He didn't quite get the first one, but I reckon this is a much easier opportunity here, Trent, from
directly in front.
Only about 20 metres as well.
So O'Keefe now lines up about 20 metres out. Everyone will get around if he kicks this. And kicks this, he does. Look at them come now. He'll be happy to get that one. Everyone's coming from all ends of the ground here from Seville to get around him. Great moment for him in game 200.
So there we go. Just getting a little bit of a break now are the Blues. Couple of early goals to start off. Quarter number 2. After Warby had an 11-point lead at the first change. It's now 4-5-29 leading the visitors. Warburton Millgrove 3-2-20. It's a 9-point margin here at the Chip. So 3 early goals for the Blues. Currently 14 minutes into quarter number 2. As Lowe back in the middle here up against Aldridge. So he's dominated the ruck so far, has Aldridge, and once again grabs it out. Now he was tackled straight away. Here it is. Ma puts him inside forward, 50. Nolan did that really well. Got the initial fingertip on it and was able to get it under his grasp. Gets the kick away. It's probably not the best kick, though. Ferguson just couldn't quite read it. Cessary's there. Is there a throw? Yes, there is. And this will go the way of the Kookaburras. So trying to take the kick there was Tom Ma, but it is in fact Ferguson's free, so it will come back. Where are the options forward? Goes inboard. It's a dangerous one, but it gives a little bit of room now for Aldridge. He kicks into the pocket. Not a great kick. They might still make this work, though. O'Keefe, what's he doing there? All the way there in the back line. Not a bad-looking kick, but the bouncers beat O'Neill, and now Warby with another opportunity. Flicked away from Pretty. Now it's a clever little kick. Interesting knock-on, though, and now they can go back the other way. O'Keefe once again. Clever little knock-on. Morrison, kick just falls short of him, but he picked it up nicely at ground level. Flicks the hands away. Good one. Broadway, also further down the ground. Lowe quickly gets the handball away, and there's a free kick. And this will go the way of the Blues, so they can just calm things down a little bit. And Broadway with the ball out of sight of the ground. Looks to go across goal, and that'll work out fine. Scortino all on his own. He's got Bernardo on the overlap. But he'll go further afield. Chips it over the top. Leadys. Oh, clever little hand from Ferguson. Couldn't quite finish off the job. Picked up by Leadys. Now gets the handball away. Now Cessary can go. Can he get onto his preferred left? No, he can't. Swings around one. Did well against it. Andouiza. Now Cessary does well. Here is Lowe. Maybe just too far out to score. Kick to the pocket. Not a good one. No. It's going to be cut off. Beautifully read there by Aiden Westlake. And they can go back the other way.
Westlake now. It's going to be a 25-metre penalty. Already had a big kick on it, but he's going to bring it back and get a 25-metre penalty. Jeez, that's a long 25, Aiden. Jesus. He'll like that, though. He already saw there his booming kick, but he gives the handball off. Now they look to come down the middle. They put it inside forward 50. Can they pounce on this opportunity? Picking up here now is Faruga. Faruga gets a handball out to Westlake. Westlake bombs it up. Play on it. High ball. It's deep inside their 50.
Yeah,
and it's going to be balled up.
It didn't go the distance, I don't think. It was just an up and under from Westlake, but not a bad spot here for Warby.
Ball to be balled up here. Liam Westlake going to go up. So he's Low by the looks of it. Yep, so Westlake versus Low. Low wins that tap. They get a handball out. Who's going to pounce on this? Tackled straight away. Now here they come.
Ooh.
Tackled. How's the umpire going to see this one? He's going to grab it. Say my ball and ball it up. So again, Westlake and Low. The ball up doesn't favour them. Warburton get it back. Flink up for a few handballs. This is through Sharp. Sharp gets a kick down deep. Looking for Humphrey. Can he gather it? Diving in on it. How's the umpire going to see this? He's going to ball it up. So here they go. Westlake and Low. In fact, it's not Low, it's Nolan. Nolan gets a tap down. Unable to get it cleanly. Picking up his Faruga. Faruga gets a kick out, but it's going to go out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, so good pressure there from the Blues defence. Just didn't really give Warby Millgrove a clear run at that one, and Nolan can take the free kick from the last line of defence. Plenty of options further afield at the moment. Just got to wait momentarily for the ball to come back here as well. It's always Always a problem with the goals and the out of bounds and the fools, but Nolan's got the ball back in hand now, so play can resume. And he just chips it short. That'll work out just fine. Here is Jai Scortino, who looks to go to the outer side of the ground, and he finds Cesare. Handball goes wide. It looks like Bailey Scortino continues to kick the ball up the line. Good short one there to O'Neill. O'Neill, Broadway, gets around one. Clever handball. Now they can go through the middle of the ground. A lead. He's a kick just over his head. Bounce wasn't kind, though, for Semple of Warburton Millgrove. Now all sorts of pressure around the ball here. Neither team with a clear run at the moment. Semple goes in once again there for Warburton Millgrove. So too did O'Neill for the Blues, and we will have a ball up. Outer side wing. Just forward to centre, though, for the Blues. They've had the better part of this second quarter so far. 8.5 gone. Woolridge once again up against Lowe. Lowe just got the better of that tap. Here is Broadway. Flicks it away, but didn't really find the target. Thompson now has to track back. Just overrun it slightly and slipped over at the inappropriate time. Now Thompson's got it again. Recovered beautifully. Was he taken high? Yes, he was. So Thompson with a free kick and flicks the handball away to Scortino. That's Jai. Jai down the ground to O'Keefe. Just a good smother there, though, or a spoil, I should say, in fact. And no mark will be taken, and it will be a boundary thrown outer side of the ground.
Jets have got me ball in now. The other side of the ground, Woolridge and Lowe to compete. Woolridge gets the tap and finds Barr, believe. Barr gets it inside 50, looking for Westlake. Westlake unable to hold on to it, though. Picking it up here is Semple. Semple gets a handball out, looking for a teammate, Elliott. Whistle's been blown. He's going to get a free kick. Try and gather who the free kick's exactly going to.
Looks like Elliott to me.
Indeed, it is going to go to Trent Elliott.
Yeah, just as he went to pick the ball up, the tackle came through a bit high. So, and that's always what they say to you, isn't Trent, in the juniors? You put your head over the ball, you'll get rewarded.
You'll line up from about 40, Aiden?
Yeah, I reckon about 40, yeah.
Kick is on its way. It's not going to quite make the distance. It's going to go to the top of the square. Punches. It's been punched. Tackled straight away there for Seville.
That'll all be a boundary throw-in.
Was Jai Scortino. And it's going to chicken out the boundary. It's going to be a ball in now. So two rucks look to go at it. It's going to be, looks like it's going to be Westlake and Nolan. Both ruck get a tap on that, picking it up there. This time was Bailey Scortino. Gets a handball out. Now they move it down. Through Bernardo, looks like. Two fly and a G's for Warburton. Takes the mark. Brings it back in, looking for Woolridge. But cutting it off there and taking the mark was Henry. So both from the same team. Take your pick. They found one of them. Now he comes in short and finds a teammate in Thomas Marr. Marr, about 65, 70 from home. Looks to put it long inside forward 50, and that he does. Can they get a mark? Westlake's down there deep, unable to. It's balled away. Westlake picks it up, tries to kick it over his head. Unable to do that, but picking it up there and kicking that goal was Lachlan Hewitt. And he's kicked it.
There we go. Important one there for Warburton Millgrove as well. Getting that margin back to 3 points. It was quick work there as well from Hewitt. The pressure from Seville in their back line's been really good so far, and Warby haven't really had a lot of clear play in there, Trent.
No, they haven't. Definitely not. So to be able to, when they go in there, capitalise on that opportunity and get that goal was really crucial and really good. I had to look at the number because we did have a change in the number there, because I remember I had to cross that name off. You tapped me on the shoulder and let me know. So I was like, 41, what the hell? Yeah,
we did. Yeah, that's it. We got on top of it in the end, though, but they've stuck in the late change on us there, Warby. But luckily for you, Lachlan, our lovely Steph from the Outer East office was able to fix that one up for us as the ball goes back in the middle once again. Low, just overread it. And there's another whistle here for a free kick, and this will go the way of the Kookaburra. So Woolridge, the recipient. He's got a teammate there, and Brush just running around, but he's not going to give it to him. He just goes along inside forward 50. No mark will be taken. Picked up at ground level by Semple. Now a long kick to the top of the square. Farrugia, it's a 2-1 for Warburton and Millgrove. Can Farrugia hold it? No, he can't. They've done pretty well there, Seville, considering Farrugia now lays the tackle. Handball comes out towards Paul Bailey. Eventually gets under his control, but he fumbled it. Did the hard work, Paul Bailey, but then just let it slip from his hands, and we'll have a boundary throw in inside forward 50 for the Kookaburras. So who's going to go up in the ruck this time? Looks like Jackson Lowe will definitely go in, and once again, it'll be Liam Westlake, who seems to be taking a few of the ruck duties in the forward 50 for Warburton Millgrove, and just happy to take it over there for the Blues was Iacone. So once again, it'll be Westlake and Low. Boundary thrown once again. Both ruckmen side by side. Low just getting the better of the tap. No clear possession for either side at the moment. Laying a strong tackle though for Warby was Byrish. And once again another stoppage. So just stagnated a little bit the play here at the moment at the chip. Plenty of pressure being provided here by Seville, and they've done that really well this quarter. Haven't really given Warby a lot of room when they've gone inside forward 50. So another stoppage. Once again, Westlake up against Low. Low smashes it forward. This might be a chance for the Blues. It can be taken cleanly by Robinson. Just couldn't quite do so. That was Dickinson, sorry, in fact. And now here's another chance. Picked up by Westlake. He's tackled straight away. And really just can't find an inch of room at the moment, can the Kookaburras. We'll have a stoppage just outside of forward 50 now for the Kookaburras, outer side of the ground.
So right in the coach's box there for Seville. Need a change, and it's tapped down there by Low. Now they get a quick kick away down the boundary. Scrappy ball. Looks to be trying to hustle his way through there. Was pretty. Now it's ball picked up there. Can it be intercepted by Ray Duggan? Looks to fumble it, and it's going to go over the boundary line for another ball in. So creeping up to 24 minutes gone in the second quarter. Probably getting to the last few minutes of the quarter. In fact, I think it's gone out of bounds on the full. Or they've paid the mark to Ray Duggan. Ray Duggan now. That's a big, big kick.
Ooh.
Will reach underneath and unable to hang on to it. Bernardo at the bottom of the pack. In fact, it wasn't him. Now it gets it along. A long kick there from Thomas Marr. Thomas Marr gets it along. But it's going to go into the interchange again of Seville. So it's going to be another boundary throw in. To two rucks to compete at it will be Woolridge and Low again. Low works his way to the front, but Woolridge manages to get the tap from behind. Ball at the bottom of the pack. Umpire blows his whistle. It's going to be another ball up. So a few congested plays here now. So we get to the back end of the quarter, or the half. Woolridge thumps it forward. Whistle's been blown. Free kick's going to go the way of Seville. And it's going to go to Low. What will Low look to do with it? He's going to give a handball out to Broadway. Broadway switches the play and comes back to Nolan. Nolan now has a look. He does have Thompson there, but he brings it back across. The kick's nearly only just made it. Nearly fell short there, but Bailey Sciatino was good enough to slide and take the mark. He comes in short to Jai Sciatino. Jai Sciatino looks for Thompson, gets it. Thompson now comes in short. Nolan has ran hard, and he'll be rewarded. Oh, no, he's fumbled it. I thought he was going to be rewarded, but he just drops as simple as marks. Broadway, but it's going to be a high contact free kick, and it's going to come back to Faruga. Faruga now, about 65 from home. Puts it along inside the forward 50. Can it be taken flying high? Was Liam Westlake unable to hang on to it. Picking up there was O'Neill. They get a handball out. They'll look to get it to O'Keefe. He's on his own on the wing. Can they get it to him? No, they ignore that one.
And that'll do us here for half-time at the chip here in Seville. A footballer that he is as the ball goes back into the middle now. We're underway in quarter number 3. Second half action underway, and we've already got a free kick from the outer zone umpire, and this is going to go the way of the Kookaburras and Nelson Aldridge, I believe.
No.
No, Baruch, in fact it is. So Baruch wheels onto that right boot, puts him inside forward 50. Oh, Westlake. No. Westlake just spent it before he had it. Bailey gets a handball away, but he's under all sorts of pressure. Now a clever little kick inside here from Icano.
Your boy.
Here he is. That man, Bailey Humphrey, tucked into the pocket. Probably not going to be able to score from this spot. Who can he set it up to? Not a lot of massively tall options here for Warburton. Millgrove is flying them from the side there from Thompson, but he can't take the mark. Picked up by Jai Sciatino. His handball was partially smothered. Here is Faruga trying to crash the pack. Gets a kick away. And it's across the face from Faruga. Would have been an incredible goal if he could have pulled it off, but just couldn't quite finish off the job. As the ball will come back the other way here, and once again, I think it will be... No, I think it might even be Jack Nolan who's going to take the kicking duties.
It is.
So not Jai Sciatino this time, but Nolan now to bring it back into play.
Just noticing, Aiden, that's probably, what's that, the second quarter? You got one quarter right getting the timer on, but you can't always get it right from the straight away, can you?
No, I've been a bit slack on that today, Trent, unfortunately. First came back, and yeah, I'm all over the shop.
Bailey Sciatino now in the back line. Gets a short kick out to Dickinson. Now he gives a handball and finds a teammate on the wing. He comes down looking for Lowe. Can Lowe hold on to it? Yes, he's got the shoulder tape and it's come off a bit, but he comes long down the line looking for Aloy. That's a better kick to Aloy's advantage. He's a bit up higher than they probably would have liked, but he goes in short and finds a teammate there in Alardis. Can't read my own writing. Alides. He'll line up from about 35 out, slide angle. It'll be a good start here.
Yeah,
for
that's
Seville.
it. Kick it towards Leo's beloved Jimbrook into the ground as well.
Have we got a message from the man saying he's tuning in?
No, he said he couldn't tune in. He's down at Geelong today helping out the Crows once again, Trent.
Oh, they're at Geelong, are they? All it is now. This will look like it's going to just go across. Never looked like it was quite on line. He had that hook kick that goes out like the old buddy Franklin, winding up on the end, bend it back.
Just didn't get the hook on a diddy, Trent. It just started right and stayed, but that's all right.
Bringing it back in here is Lee. The fluoro boots. Greeny, bright green. Lee now plays on. Opts to go one way, then to change his mind late. Goes in looking for a teammate and Drew's up. Puts it down. And it's going to trickle out to the boundary line.
So boundary throw in just forward to centre here now for the Blues. Quite close to our broadcast position here. So once again, Aldridge will go up against Lowe on the ruck. So Aldridge fighting for front position. He's going to get it as well, and he wins the tap once again. Iacano read it beautifully off the ground. Got a handball away just in time to his teammate there in Mar. Now they go through the middle of the ground. It's a good kick as well, and here's the mark. Beautifully read, and I reckon it's that young man there, Hewitt, and it is too. Or maybe not. It might even be, I think it's Hudson Semple, in fact, with the ball in hand. No, it was Hewitt. Hewitt with a long kick towards goal. Just going to fall short, I think. Oh, the Warby players on the goal line wanted it, but there was a touch. So just not quite in the end there for Hudson Semple.
Nolan brings it back in quickly too. Sorry to cut you off there, Aiden.
Right.
Looking for his teammate there in Thompson. Shouts from the crowd for a free kick. Umpire's taking a while, but he's going to ball it up. But ball's balled up now, Low. Taps it down to his teammate, and they get a few handballs out. Can it be a clean possession here? Umpires found something there. It's going to be a high contact free kick going the way there of Seville. And he gathers it now. They get a handball out, and they're going to look to bring it out to the fat side of the ground. Bernardo gets it down, looking for a teammate. Humphrey looks to cut it off, and he's done well. Unable to hold the mark, but he knocks it out of play and gains another stoppage.
Yeah, once again, he just took way too long with that kick, Bernardo. He had so much time, and he just allowed Humphrey that opportunity to get in there and cut it off. So once again, the tap one there by Westlake, and it's a free kick as well. This time it's going to go to the Blues. So Jackson Lowe with a free kick, and once again just happy to hand it off to one of the Scortinos, hugging the boundary line tight. And the mark is just taken inside there by Robinson. Brings it back into play as well to Dipier Trantonio. Jai Scortino's kick was smothered. Here's a chance now, but no one
Ray
can take
Duggan,
the ball there.
really well.
Ray Duggan did beautifully as well. Ball heads towards the cricket pitch. Dickinson taken out of the contest. Kick heads towards Broadway. O'Keefe is there as well. Picked up by Elliott. Got the handball away, but he's turned it over. It's a free kick for a high tackle. So they can come back the other way here, Warby Millgrove. So Elliott once again with a free kick. No, Faruga it is in fact. No, it is Elliott. Faruga trying to steal it, but Elliott ultimately paid it in the end. So where can he go? Just chips it across on a bad kick to Walker. Walker looks further afield. Plenty of one-on-ones at the moment. Oh, the kick's over the head of Anderweezer. This could be a bit of trouble. The soccer off the ground wasn't effective. And it will be a stoppage. It looks like the ball not going anywhere. So ball up at half forward, outer side of the ground for the Blues. So once again, Aldridge in the ruck up against Lowe. What can he do here, Aldridge? Bodies him out. Got the tap down. Beautifully done there to Barush. Kick comes away. Is there a mark taken? No, it's not. Umpire calls them to go. Westlake went in hard. That was Aiden that time. And we're going to have another stoppage at a similar spot to just before. And once again, it'll be Aldridge and Lowe on the ruck.
It's Aldridge and Lowe. Been a good battle. I reckon Lowe started off this quarter really well, Aiden.
He is competing very well against Aldridge.
Got a few touches early as well. See Lowe again. Gets that hit out. And tackles late straight away. The umpire sees that going nowhere, so he blows the whistle. And what do you know, Cessary's in there looking for that hard ball again. He'll go all day. So Low and Aldridge to go again. Low fights for the front position. Aldridge just pushes him out of the way and gets a tap behind his head. Gets the handball moving forward. Who can gather it? Picking it up there was Dickinson. Tackles late straight away. How's the umpire sees? He's going to have another ball up. So again, that battle continues in the ruck. Aiden Low and Aldridge. Aldridge just pushes him out of the way. Umpire calls for a free kick, and it's going to go the way of Low. He just pushed him out of the way, Aldridge. So try to use the bigger body frame. This time he's penalised. You'll see him do that a lot this season. Some he'll get away with, some he won't, but he often does like to do that and take it out of the ruck as well. This kick's just cut off. Regaining it there, though, was sharp. Now it tackles late in the middle of the ground. It's going to be another ball up. So Aldridge will look to adjust. Now they'll know to look out for him, trying to manoeuvre the opposition ruckman out in Low. Aldridge gets the tap down there. Tackled straight away there was Sharp. And the ball is going to be thrown up and helped down into the turf there was Sharp. Now ball thrown up. Aldridge again knocks it forward. Picking up here's Barr. Barr now at the top, probably about 55 out from Warburton's goals. Here you go, the battle continues. Aldridge again muscles his way through and gets that tap inside forward 50. Now the ball at the bottom of the deck here. Kick off the ground by Seville. Seville, the crowd are pleading and Warburton are pleading for deliberate. No. The umpire goes, no, we don't pay that here.
Yeah, big play there from the Seville defenders. Or the Warby defender, Warby attackers it should be in fact. But yeah, no, absolutely right, Trent. Really going to get paid in local level football. Anyway, ball's thrown back into play. So Aldridge once again gets to the front. No one really won the tap there, and now there might be an opportunity. Morrison got the handball away to Roe Duggan. Just gets the ball into his left boot in time. Oh, beautifully read there by Pretty. Stood under it bravely, and a 25-metre penalty as well. So he might be within range for goal now, Ben Pretty. So the defender wouldn't usually get too many looks at goal, but he will probably get one here. So no goals as of yet.
He's very good off that half-back line, reading the plays pretty, isn't he? So he'll be encouraged with this opportunity to kick a goal. He won't want to waste it.
No,
you know what the defenders are like. When they can sneak forward and get that goal, Aiden, they always like to grab it.
So in comes Pretty now from 45 metres. Looks pretty good. Does it hold the line? Oh, it just fades at the last moment.
That was also not bad from you, Aiden. Nearly not bad. Pretty good.
Yeah, so Scortono bring the ball back into play. No, he stood under that really well, and yeah, the contact just came a bit late according to the umpire. So now it's just 1 point the difference here. No goals yet so far in the second half. So Jai Scortuno plays on. Just chips it wide. It might be over the head of Cessary. Was it out on the full? It was. Oh, that could be a costly mistake from Jai Scortuno. Usually a beautiful kick of the football. Kick goes to the top of the square. Farrugia will fly. Oh, he can't quite take the mark. And Seville might get out of danger for the moment. Scortino goes long out of the defensive 50. Broadway underneath it. Walker got Falcon. Couldn't take the mark. And he's dumped into the turf. And I think that'll be a stoppage at half forward now for the Kookaburras. Looking pretty good at the moment. Just winning the territory here for the last couple of minutes. So Woolridge now in the ruck. Looks like he's going to go up against Beninga. Woolridge outbodies him, won the tap. Oh, just through the hands there. Beninga got the handball away just in time. Doing well there was Scortino. Bailey, I think it was that time. Roe Duggan under all sorts of pressure. Here's DiPietro Antonio, almost taken high, but the tackle was adjusted beautifully. And we will have a stoppage once again at half forward here for the Kookaburras.
Yes, there's a lot of stoppages being in play now as they're tired bodies. They come out after the second half. The sun's come out beautifully here, Aiden, actually.
It has.
It actually feels really nice. The tap gets done now. Cessary again in there laying the big tackles. Ball at the bottom of the pack. It doesn't look like it's going to come out. I may be proven wrong, though, as they scramble for that ball. The umpire blows his whistles and says, I'll ball that up. Thank you very much. And that was short-lived, Aiden. The sun's pretty much gone now. So that was very short-lived. But Woolridge gets the tap over Beninga now. Jeez, you almost nearly pay a high. He's got him in a headlock there, Aiden.
Yeah, just I think...
rear naked choke nearly.
There's a big contest around. A bit hard to see that one.
100%. Woolridge. There's Beninga now. Both probably get a hand on that at the top of the 50. for Warburton. Flying back to try and take the mark. That's a really good mark there. Can't quite see who that is, but he gets it moving forward. Looking for Barr. Can Barr hold on to this? No, he can't. He's going to get a free kick front on contact. Wasn't looking to go to the ball. So Barr will probably look to pass it off. And that was James Iacano who took that really creative and courageous mark down there. We'll just set this up. He looks like he's backing himself in, but he might be just looking to put it to the top of the square to try and trick everyone. But no, he's backing himself in. That's a beautiful kick and pushes the opponent down on his way as well. Lets him know about it. How about that for a kick, Aiden?
Tom Barr, that is fantastic. A very, very good finish, and that's an important goal. Warburton Millgrove take the lead back.
That's a beautiful kick from that angle. 50 out. Jesus Christ, Aiden.
Yeah, Leo would love that too, Trent. A beautiful kick off the left foot, as he would always say. Not to the Gembrook end of the ground, but...
And then just fashionably let the opposition player on the mark know without making it too obvious.
No, you're absolutely right. But 5-5-35 now, currently leading Seville 4-6-30. Very important goal there for the Kookaburras as the ball now goes back into the middle of the ground. And once again, Woolridge gone back into the ruck here. Oh, maybe a tackle off the ball there on Beninga, but now there might be a way. Iacano gets the ball to the right boot just in time. Interesting bounce. Beat everyone. Chasing after the ball now is Bailey Scorturner. Gets the handball away just in time. Dickinson's under pressure. He's got to get the kick away. He did that really well. Little spin out of trouble. Long kick. Aloy's there. Can't take the mark. They got the fist in just in time. Did the Warby defenders. Alides kicks the ball forward. Walker chasing after it. Broadway might beat him to it. Oh, Walker professionally rushes it over the line for a behind. Couple of speedsters there chasing after it, but in the end, Warby Millgrove take it to safety for the time being. Very, very nicely done there. As we wait for the ball to come back into play, and Walker with the kicking duties. Here we go. Here's the sun now. There's a big cloud over there at the moment, so we just got to hope that that stays in its spot and doesn't beat the sun. So anyway, Pretty once again took a really good mark moments ago. That maybe not the greatest kicker. Might still work out. Westlake in a one-on-one. Can he get the ball out? He had a teammate just right there in Boris, but just couldn't quite get it to him in time, and we will have a stoppage just forward to centre now for the Kookaburras. Once again, Woolridge in the ruck. Up against Beninga once again. So Woolridge doing the body work, but Beninga won the tap in the end. And we'll have repeat stoppages here at the chip. Broadcast side of the ground at the moment, just forward to centre for Warburton Millgrove. The scores here, if you're just tuning in, 5-5-35 for Warburton Millgrove, leading Seville 4-7-31. It's been a close one all day. No one's really... But a great... Oh, that's a high tackle for sure on Iacano. And he will get the free kick, and he can send them forward once again.
So Iacano sends it forward, deep inside 50, looking for Westlake. Westlake works his way to the front position, unable to hold on to the mark though. Humphrey goes in there hard, and he's bumped on his way by Nolan. Nolan's put up Story, Aiden, actually. He's struggling to walk, put weight on that foot. He doesn't look in a good way here, and he's gone down.
Oh, yeah.
Keep an eye on that one. He's struggling to move. He might just be able to walk that one off, but doesn't look great. Taps, balls back in, it taps down. Now they look to move it. Keep an eye on him down there. They bring it away to Broadway. He looks like to be making his way off there, Aiden.
Yeah, no, that could be a very interesting one. We'll keep an eye on that one, but Jack Nolan very sore at the moment.
Broadway brings it back into the middle. It's a smart kick, and they'll look to overlap here for Dickinson. No, they don't give the handball. They get it through Bernardo. Bernardo now running, puts it inside 50, puts it deep. Looking for O'Keefe, but punch out the way. Really crucial punch there by the skipper, Jack Lee. Where is he? Here he goes. He's limping off now, Aiden. Jack Nolan, as you can see here.
Yeah.
Very, very slowly.
Got to get him off quickly.
And he's had to make it. Look how he's got to make his way all the way to the other side of the ground too.
The trainer hasn't seen it, Trent. He needs help. Look at him. Oh. So hopefully he's going to be okay, Jack Nolan.
Woolridge now punches it forward. Sorry, Aiden, but
right,
keeps going. Ray Duggan now. Kick towards goal. He's got it, I think, and he has. So in the midst of all that, Seville has gone to the other end and put it through for a goal through Ray Duggan. Really good match here now, Aiden.
Yeah, fantastic finish there from Jack Rowe Duggan. And once again, the Blues are right back in the game. Back to a 2-point margin it is. I think it's the fourth lead change for the day. And we're already about 16 minutes into quarter number 3. Things really heading up here at the moment. Let's have a look at this. Liberatore's been ruled out of the next game.
What did you see last night?
Yeah, no, we did see that.
When he collapsed?
So it's been confirmed as concussion.
Yeah,
There you go. That's a very interesting one. The Dogs thought it was only an ankle injury, but the way he fell, Trent, it certainly didn't look like an ankle anyway. We're back in the middle once again now. Aldridge grabs out of the ruck, throws onto the right boot, up and under ball, looking for Woolridge. No one can take the mark. Woolridge just couldn't quite get the ground level ball. Probably not really his job anyway. Scortino sold the candy beautifully. Gets the kick away for the moment. Looking for Morrison. Oh, but beautifully done by Lead. He's got the handball away. Here's Sonny Saniga. Little chip on the right boot. Good kick as well. Broadway wants to get up the ground. He's worked pretty hard today. Has Dylan Broadway. Searches around for options. Little chip inside and finds DiPier Trantonio. Where can he go? Continues down the line. To about half forward for the Blues. Beautifully cut off in the time being there by Dale Morris. Did pretty nicely. Once again, Morris got to go in. Dumping tackle laid by Dickinson. And they are inside forward 50 for the time being are the Blues. They lead by 2 points at the moment. If you're just tuning in, a beautiful goal from Roe Duggan. With the fourth lead change of the game. Once again, Aldridge wins the tap. Did that really nicely. They get a kick clear here for the moment. Do the Kookaburras. Faruja in a one-on-one with Saniga. Oh, fantastically done there by Faruja. Got the kick away just in time. Might be Turner. Oh, beautifully done by Bailey Humphrey. He takes it under his wing. Gets to 50 out. Kicks towards goal. Does it hold the line?
Yes, it
bounces
does.
home. What a goal from Bailey Humphrey. Warburton back in front. 6-5-41 leads 5-7-37. We've been going 17 and a half into quarter number 3.
Yes, it has. And I hate to break it in here, Sam Taylor was stretched it off earlier as well.
Oh, there you go. So injuries galore on the AFL at the moment, Trent. So Sam, that could be a big loss as well for GWS. Really hope that's not going to be a problem for them, but he's been rated probably quite high. He's one of the better defenders in the competition at the moment.
I'd say he's number 1 key defender in the competition.
Yep. So anyway, you're just tuning in. Bailey Humphrey with a beautiful goal on the run there. Goal number 3 for him as well, and really proving a difference here today as the ball comes back into the middle now. And if you're just tuning in, Warburton Millgrove 6-5-41, currently leading Seville 5-7-37 as the ball goes back into the middle, Trent.
Just watching that blow there, but Lowe wins that tap. And it's going to be going down. So yeah, it's just collided, and he's been ruled out with concussion in the first quarter. They had to bring the stretcher out, so it's not good signs there. But if we get back into this game, what are we, 17 and a half minutes into the third quarter, as they look to barge their way through Warburton Millgrove, through Barash, and he puts it forward, and he finds his teammate. I can't see for the sun, but it looks to be, it's Lachlan Hewitt. He has the 1 goal today, as we mentioned earlier. Bailey Humphrey with the 3.
Yeah, he's been very good today, Humphrey.
I'm officially naming him your boy as well. Your boy. As Hewitt lines up, he'll probably kick this from right on the 50, and that he does. Kicks on its way. It's a good-looking kick. Distance, no problem, but it's going to go across for a behind. So they look to bring it back in here, and the sun's really playing its part here, but that looks like to be Thompson who brought it back in, I believe. I get it. And he'll get it back through the hands. How far? In fact, it wasn't Thompson. It was Jai Sciatino. Then he wasn't happy that he was called for play on. Grabs the opposition player. Now he's getting paid for a 25-metre penalty, which will be very costly as Trent Elliott picks the ball up. And now we'll have a shot from 15 metres out when he would have been about 45, 50 out. So this is probably a guaranteed goal. And that's through the Jai Sciatino. So he will not be happy with that. Trent Elliott goes back and kicks it. Is that his set? First
goal for Trent Elliott, and 11 points the lead. Just about the biggest of the game. The biggest was 12 points in the first quarter, but once again, Warby just getting a bit of a gap on the Blues.
Yes, they have.
Yeah, so just, no, you're right, Trent, a little bit of ill discipline, and a bit like in the first quarter when Icone went for the big specky and gave away the free kick. Once again, the Blues just not really what you want to be giving away free kicks right in front of goal. And Warby, though, they'll certainly take that with... They'll gleefully take that one as the ball goes back into the centre once again. So Woolridge looks like he's going to be in the ruck, and once again Lowe. So Lowe really a bit of a lone hand of the ruck for the Blues. Been going at it all day, and he wins the tap here as well. Gets it forward. Barr chasing it down. Elides couldn't take it cleanly. Was there a high tackle in there on Bernardo? No, they're called to go. Long kick inside forward 50. Now high contact is called. Advantage is paid. Or is it? No, it's going to come back now. So I didn't hear the whistle.
Is that Hewitt again? Yes, it is.
Oh, so it's going to be a downfield free kick, in fact. Yeah, so it is. So Lockie Hewitt, who we just saw, he's definitely got the range, Trent. We know he can make the distance. It's just whether he's going to have the accuracy. So this for the biggest lead of the game. 11 points it is at the moment for the Kookaburras. Hewitt starts at left. Or right, in fact, he's worked it back beautifully. And he's kicked another one. 17 points the margin. Beautiful kick from Lockie Hewitt. He's kicked a couple, and Warby now out to the biggest lead of the game. 5-7-7-37. Currently now trailing 8-6-54. It's a 17-point margin here at the Chip.
Yeah, geez, they're getting on with it now, aren't they, Aiden?
Fantastic. Couple of free kicks now, Seville. They've just got to rein themselves in a little bit of ill discipline. And
puts her his second.
Yeah, that's his second goal. It's just leading to goals here, which you don't want to be doing for Seville. And we're into red time here now as well at the Chip. So they need to try and get one back here, the Blues, before three-quarter time to give themselves a chance in the last quarter.
The Woolridge now. There's another whistle, I believe. Yes, it is. And it's going to go the way again of Warburton.
It's a centre square infringement. Can you believe that, Trent?
So Woolridge will pick it up. Now, he looks to put it long. On his own here. Is that Hewitt again?
It is.
It's Hewitt again.
In the same spot as well, Trent.
So he'll know, I've kicked one here already, Aiden. So I'm going to go back my routine in and see how it comes off the boot.
Oh, that is unforgivable from Seville. The centre square infringement, and then Hewitt, who's just kicked a goal, got his confidence up and he's left all in his own.
So Hewitt now will line up to kick two in about 20 seconds. Lines up. This kick looks really good too. This one's on its way too. They're going to make the distance. Yes, it
wasn't
has.
Touched.
He's kicked another one, Hewitt. That's his third.
Fantastic.
And it's two in about 30 seconds, both from similar spots. Beautiful kicks at the footy, both of them.
Well, they found a good player here in Lockie Hewitt. Have Warburton Millgrove 9-6-60 now. The Kookaburras leading the Blues 5-7-37.
Him and Bailey Humphrey have now kicked 3 each.
They have doing a big job here. 9 goals, 6 of the 9 goals between the two of them. And 23 points the margin. The biggest lead of the game it is now if you're just tuning in. And Warburton, after being in a tight tussle, suddenly have got a real break here on the Blues as it's back in the middle once again. So Woolridge up against Lowe. Lowe wins the tap, got it down to Bernardo. Bernardo flicked it away to Roe Duggan. Oh, that's gone, is it? Oh, umpire called him to go. Gee, it was a bit of a lucky one. But once again, inside forward 50.
Here he is again.
Oh, Hewitt's got it again. Can you believe it? And he's given Thompson a bit of a whack as well, but the umpire...
Same spot, different side.
Yeah, that's it. Well, he's a beautiful kick of the football. We know that, Trent. We've had 2 perfect views of those 2 set shots at goal.
Where's he come from?
I don't know, Trent. He wasn't there last year, but he's been a great pickup. And Lockie Hewitt once again. This for goal, this for a hat-trick as well, Trent. For a 29-point margin.
Won't quite make the distance this one.
It's not going to make the distance. You're absolutely right. Oh, gee. Might have been a push out, but I think they'll get a stoppage here, Warby, and they won't mind that for sure. So suddenly, after a really tight tussle for 2.5 quarters, Warby have come jumping out of the blocks and got out to a 23-point lead. All the momentum going the way of the Kookaburras. So we've got a ball up here. Westlake wins the tap. Scortino takes it to safety. And that is a rush behind. One of the first rush behinds of the day. Now it's an even 4-goal margin. 24 points, 9-7-61.
They went to play on, but they've been asked to bring it back.
There you go. So just a bit rattled here at the moment are the Blues.
They go in short. Find Bernardo. Bernardo comes wide. Have you noticed Nolan come back on yet? No, I haven't noticed.
No, I haven't seen Jack Nolan come back on either, Trent, so that could be a real problem for the Blues.
They come in short, and they find in, help me say this name again. Elides, there we go. Elides now comes wide looking for Broadway. Broadway stands underneath it. Small in stature, but he takes a nice mark there.
He's worked up the ground really well today, Broadway.
He has. He's done a few nice things up the ground. Broadway told to play on, 2 come at him. He brings it back in the middle. That's actually a really nice kick. And he finds Aloy. Aloy making his way up the ground. Goes in short. They've got a man out on his own here. Can't quite see who it is, but he's all on his own. Now they're going long. Can they find a teammate? No. But they've got it out the back here. And here they go. Kicked on its way, and he's got it.
Broadway it was. Oh, no, Morrison, in fact.
Morrison it is.
That's a crucial goal
right in my blind spot there. Well done as much as I could.
Yeah, the sun just causing a few problems for us in here, but
that's 3 for Morrison.
That is 3 for Morrison. Yep, he's having a really good game as well. 3 bags of 3 we have in this game. Yeah, that's it. It's a low-scoring game as well, Trent. So 9 goals out of the 15 have been kicked by 3 players. So it's
probably the settler that they needed too.
They 100% needed that, Trent. They didn't want the lead to get too much bigger before three-quarter time, as nearly 25 minutes have elapsed in quarter number 3 here at the Chip. And they wouldn't mind one more here, the Blues. They can get back to 2 goals. I feel like they're right in it. Woolridge, oh no, grabbed out of the ruck though by Lowe. Puts it onto the right boot. Looking for Robinson. Just falls short of him. Walker gets it under his control and gets the kick going back the other way. Plenty of options up ahead. Scortino, can he get it under his control? Yes, he can. Throws it onto the left boot. That's a pretty good kick as well. Morrison, who kicked the goal just moments ago, wheels onto the right boot, puts him inside 450, but the Sirens beaten him. And the scores here at three-quarter time at the chip are the Blues, 6-7-43, trailing Warburton Millgrove at 9-7-61. We're there for Belgrave and run away in quarter number 4 here at the chip. And once again, Aldridge up against low, and Aldridge just got the little finger tipper on that one. And the ball not really going anywhere. Henry laying a strong tackle. Cesare gets a kick away just in time. Aloy, was he held? Yes, he was. The arms are wrapped around. So this might be an early opportunity for the Blues to get forward. Can they find O'Keefe? It'll be a pretty long kick. Kick and a half away from home. Roe Duggan's got it at the moment. Wheels around. Long kick. And Walker's going to cut that one off. So disappointing first entry there for the Blues. And once again, Trent, I forgot to put the bloody clock on.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
They go to the outer side of the ground. And it's a long kick down the line as well. Peninga underneath it. Aldridge tried to claim the mark, but the umpire not having it. So once again, it comes back for the Blues. Oh, standing underneath it. Looked like Robertson, and he's going to get the free kick as well. So it'll come back. And he's pretty sore, Robinson. It was a pretty large hit. So Robinson just getting back up, and think he's going to be right to take the free kick. He's just taking a moment to get his breath back, and he is up now. So O'Keefe down in the goal square. Looks like Nolan might be... Yeah, Nolan is back on the ground as well, Trent. Here we go. O'Keefe in the area, but Westlake couldn't quite snaffle in the end, so it's a boundary throw-in deep in the pocket for the Blues.
Yes, deep in the back pocket now. It's no goal yet early on in the last quarter. See who gets that first goal, the last, to get that momentum going. Ball's thrown back in. Rucks battle it out. Moving out of the way, but looks to be a free kick being given. It's going to go the way of Warburton Millgrove to Aldridge. And Nolan is back on there. He's on the mark there, Aiden.
No, you're absolutely right, Trent.
So Aldridge gets the handballs out to Walker. Walker dispatches it out from the back line. Gets a long kick down, looking for Westlake. Unable to hold the mark there. Ball at the bottom of the pack. Umpire blows his whistle. Calls for a hold in the man, but then it calls for advantage. But now calls his whistle to bring it back. Bit happening there. And now gets your handball and he... Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Now it kicks it on the ground. I don't know what's going on here, Aiden.
Oh, the kick's gone miles away. So not what Seville needed, because just giving Warby a bit of time to get numbers back.
So now they set up now. They go long inside forward 50 wide. Can it be taken? Oh, can't, but it's deep inside the forward 50 now. Punched away. Picking up there was Broadway, but then smothered. Smothering that was the Warburton player.
So a bit of an all-in play here. Trent Nolan's gone forward for this last quarter, so obviously he's okay with that injury, but certainly it's a bit of a match-winning move to try and get the big fella taking some marks and kicking some goals.
The ball thrown back in now, Aldridge and O'Keefe. Aldridge knocks it forward, and it's going to work out well. Walker picks it up and runs and puts it long down the line. Can it be taken by Westlake? It's got out the back. Westlake puts on his bike. But he's tackled, and it's going to go to the boundary. What's the umpire say here? He's going to say throw it in. So over at the Seville's interchange bench. Two ruckmen put their hand up. Looks to be Barr and Lowe. Or is it Westlake? I saw Barr put his hand up. No, it is Barr. Three of them go up, actually. I don't know what. And the umpire has seen that too. And he's going to blow his whistle and give a free kick. Going to go to Lowe. Lowe has a look. Doesn't look keen on kicking it, so he gives the handball off. They come out wide.
Elides it
to
was.
Elides. Elides now to Bernardo. Bernardo short. Looking for Thompson. That's a really strong overhead mark by Thompson. Points him, tells everyone to get down long. That's where I'm kicking it, but then comes in short to Elides again, but misses his kick. Barr picks it up, gets through the Elides tackle, puts it long down, puts it short down the line. Big tackle. Thompson goes back with the flag. Westlake collects him. And Thompson's going to get the free kick. It's going to be a 25-metre penalty for the throwback. I think he ran back with that, so then it wouldn't go directly to him to try and milk him in.
I think you're absolutely right, Trent.
So Thompson now, that stabbing kick comes on down the line to Morrison. Morrison, he's kicked 3 today. Comes down the line again. Is he going to stay and play? I'm not quite sure. Yes, and it's been knocked over. Now, They've claimed it like it's out in the full, but I swear I saw the boundary umpire saw touch. Yep.
So it looks like it will be a boundary throw. It's Aldridge is in the ruck here now. And looks like Mark Cessery's going to jump in there for Seville.
Is the umpire going to override it? No, but now they're giving it out in the full.
No, there we go. So it's a free kick, in fact. So Walker, long kick out of the defensive 50. Looking for Hewitt. There's a free kick for a hold. It's going to go the way of the Blues. So it's going to come back to Paul Bailey. Who can he find? There was a lead coming forth there from, I think that was Robinson. In fact, it was a Dickinson. It was Dickinson. Anyway, the ball comes to ground, so it doesn't matter now. Spills out the back. Huge numbers around the ball. Nolan's in there as well. We'll have a stoppage inside forward 50 for the Blues. So just winning the early territory battle are Seville. Warburton Millgrove will be more than happy to just try and keep the scoring at bay for the moment, and that one just goes straight over the boundary line. Didn't really seem to have too much intention to go anywhere else there with that tap did Nelson Aldridge. Now Nolan's going to go in the ruck. So really trying to get him into the game here are the Blues. One of their better players on the ground did look a bit sore in that third quarter, but he seems to have gotten over that. Aldridge now wins the tap. Did it beautifully. Made it work there to Semple, but Semple tackled straight away. Now they're under all sorts of pressure. Picked up by Cessery. Took a couple on. Got the handle away to Elides. Elides, can he swing onto the left? Was he taken high? Gone. Holding the ball, says the umpire. So a good tackle in the end there from Semple. Got it away to Henry. Henry will go right up the guts. Ran into a bit of trouble, though. Gets the handball away just in time. Now they're in all sorts of trouble. That's gone as well. Elides, don't play on. So Cessery too far out to score.
No, he doesn't. He plays on.
His preferred left boot. Kicks to the top of the square. Cave can't quite take the mark. And now Warby can get out of trouble. But for how long? Long kick out of the defensive 50. Sonny Saniga was there as well. Dragged in momentarily. Beautifully done. Now trying to get the ball at ground level there was Sharp. Can he get the kick forward? He's tackled high. And Warby can continue to press.
So they'll press now through Sharp. Sharp gives a handball out there to Ma. Ma goes in short, but then they whop it back up to Seville, and that's a long, high kick, but underneath it is Walker. So Walker assessing his options. Then opts just go short down the line, finds his teammate Iacano. Iacano now, slow to get off his mark, then assist to go short. Looks like Aldridge. Now he plays on, puts it to the top of the 50. Can a mark be taken? Yes, it can, but by the Seville player. Comes short to Thompson, as he does a lot. Get the overlap handball to Bernardo. Bernardo now goes for a little bit of a run. Gets a long kick down the line. To no one in particular. Mopping that up is Walker. Shrugs off that tackle through the kits. Gets the handball over to Henry. Henry now down. Unable to hold the mark was Humphrey. And the handballs, a couple of handballs out there. Thompson's there. Humphrey works hard to keep it in. Bernardo keeps it in, gives the handball. Oh, he's tackled. Gets around that tackle. They plead for holding the ball. Kicks on its way. Looking for Dickinson. Walker mops it up. Here comes Aloy. He bursts through. Looks to give a handball, but handballs to straight to Walker. Walker cops one high. Umpire doesn't see it. It says play on. Now they get a handball with Iacano. Over to Henry. Henry. Handball over. Now back to Henry. Henry puts a high kick inside 50. And able to take that cleanly was Westlake. They look to get a handball there. Ball at the bottom of the pack. Sharp is there. As to
got a player down here as well, Trent, for Seville.
There's a player down here. Umpires haven't seen it yet. It's not quite.
Yeah, no, they've spotted it now, so play will probably have to stop for a moment.
Morrison it is. Kicked the 3 today.
Yeah, exactly right. So he's back under his feet now, at least Morrison, but he does look pretty sore. So stoppage inside forward 50 now for the Kookaburras. Probably the first time they've had it down there in this last quarter.
18-point margin.
That's it. So no inroads yet made by Seville. So low in the ruck up against Aldridge once again. So here we go. Aldridge gets the tap down. Wasn't an overly effective by Pietrangelo. Scortino to Saniga. Saniga on the right boot does well. Finds Nolan. Doesn't hold the mark. Fumbles. Anduiza puts him under pressure. Up and under ball. It's on the full. So a disappointing result there for the Blues. No one was at home. And it was a fumbly, uncomposed bit of play. And Walker will likely get the free kick here, being the closest. No, it's a boundary throw. It must have been touched off the boot, in fact, Trent. There you go. So it might work out okay in the end for Seville. At least they've got the ball still down there for the moment. Boundary throw in. Up and under ball. Nolan wins the tap. Kick out of the pack there from O'Keefe. It's well across the face. And standing underneath it there, well, looked like Lee. Might have been Walker, in fact. No, it was. Oh, no, it was Ben Pretty. There you go. And so now Warby just slowing down the tempo a little bit at the moment. They're in no real need to go quickly. Another little chip there to Aldridge. Seems a little bit early for the chip around sort of style. But anyway, Aldridge, once again in no rush. Kicks across. Oh, Icano's going to be under pressure. Thompson did well, got the fist in. And there will be a stoppage. And Icano didn't like it at all. And now there's a bit of a scuffle between these two. Here they go. Now, they better be careful because, particularly for Warby, you do not want to give away a free kick in the defensive 50.
So keep going now. Ball's in play. Kicked out, attempting with Nolan there. They get a handball out to Walker. He's been good off the half-back line, Walker. He gets looking for Westlake. Westlake unable to take it cleanly, and it's going to trickle along the boundary for a boundary throw-in. So what are we, 10.5 minutes into the last? 18 points the margin. Boundary throw in. Woolridge and Lowe. Woolridge gets the tap from behind. Tackle is laid. Handball gets taken out. Couple of handballs get linked through there in the stoppage. Looks to be trickling over the boundary again. Going to get another throw in. And Woolridge looks to be stall cramping up late in the game. It's a bit slow to get up there. But he looks right to take the next ruck contest. So it'll be him and Lowe.
Heartbreak for the Saints fans, Trent. They came back within 1 point and just couldn't quite get the job done. The Giants held on.
No good at all.
Yeah, they were down by 5 goals early days in the last quarter, and they've obviously come home with a wet sail, but GWS stay undefeated in season 2024.
As the ball's going to be balled up now. Umpire kind of froze it to himself there. Opts to go again. Aldridge gets the tap out to Henry. Can Henry pick it up cleanly? No, he can't. Was he held? Umpire says no. So they keep moving the ball. Smothering the ball there. Is there going to be a high tackle? How's the umpire going to see this? Umpire says no, it's not high. I'm going to ball it up.
So stoppage out of side of the ground once again. Aldridge once again up against Lowe. So I haven't really changed it up yet, Warby. Woolridge has chopped him out plenty of times, but now once again... Here they go. Kick was smothered. Henry, been busy all day. Handball over the head. Couldn't quite get it to bar. Now they might have another chance here. Warby Millgrove. Picked up beautifully there by Barash. Kicks to about centre-half forward. No mark can be taken once again by Liz Cortino chasing after it. Can't quite pick it up at ground level. Bar gets there first.
Dipper, what's your man's name? I can't say.
Dipper Trantonio.
Holding his shoulder or collarbone. Looked to be... Yep, he's going to go off now.
Oh, gee. So had a couple of wounded men go down of Seville. Lowe got the better of that one. Nearly snaffled, though, by his counterpart there in Aldridge. That ball beat everyone. Now, once again, beautifully picked up there by Marr. Running the wrong way, but it was more just to get out of trouble. Icano nearly had it intercepted, but in the end, it trickles over the boundary. We will have another boundary thrown. So still 18 points the margin if you're just tuning in. Warburton Millgrove, 9-7-61, leading Seville, 6-7-43. Pretty tightly contested, but Warby just for a little burst in the third quarter. Giving themselves a good lead. So Aldridge gets to the front here for the boundary throw. Another whistle, though. It's a free kick to the Blues. This might be a four-way forward now. So Lowe with the free kick. He's looked to hand it off most times, but now he will put it onto the boot. Up and under ball. Nolan's in the area. Does he take the mark? He does. Really good set of hands there from Nolan. Wheels onto the right boot. Kicks towards goal. Looks very offline. And he's missed the whole lot, and a very disappointing result once again there for the Blues. And once again, the Warby defence with an early reprieve. Margin stays at 18 points, Trent.
Yes, it would have been nice to get that one to bring him within 2 goals again. But so if it wasn't to be, so Walker will look to bring it back in from the out and the full kick. assessing his options now. Then just decides to go long down the line to the pack of players. No mark can be taken. Trying to get a clear and kick away there, but unable to, so they link up for a few handballs. Here's Sharp. Sharp gets a handball over the top, and they keep it moving. Nice pick up there. And they're going to move their way through Bailey Sciortino, but there's going to be a free kick given for holding the man. It's going to go to... Can't quite see.
Bailey Sciortino.
Bailey Sciortino. He comes in short to Road Duggan. Road Duggan comes up the middle, but he finds Faruga. Faruga comes in short, looking for Sharp. Kick cut off. Road Duggan goes in to try and get his own ball back. Mars in there as well. He is tackled straight away. The umpire blows his whistle to ball that one up. So the two rucks to battle it out again. Aldridge and Lowe, as have been for majority of the day. Lowe wins that one. Taps it down. Dickinson is there, but he can't pick it up cleanly. Road Duggan does. Gets a kick down there. Chasing after is Iacano. Knocking it down there was Robinson. They've got it inside their forward 50, but tackle straight away is Broadway. But picking up is Ma. Now look to retreat for halfback. Another player slow to get up there, I believe, is Walker. Henry now has it.
Oh, yeah, Walker's got a real limp on him as well, Trent, so he's going to come straight off.
Henry now misses his kick to Aldridge. Could be costly. Broadway gets a handball at to Cesare. Cesare now handballs it out to Dickinson. Dickinson puts it down the line and finds, was that
Jack Lee?
Jack Lee, or was it the umpire's pointing as if it was out in the full? So it's a bit hard to see from here.
Nah, the mark's been paid.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's intercepted it. Sorry. Yep, Jack Lee has it. Aldridge also cramping. So long down the line. No real contender on the mark, but they look to link up here through handballs, through Laconi. Laconi now to Bernardo. Bernardo out wide. Finds Benega. Benega to Lowe. Lowe. Oh, great smother. He had Thompson all on his own, but great smother there by
Mark. They've got someone open inside forward 50.
And they've got it all out the back, and the mark be holding. Yes, it can. On his own there. Can't quite see who it is yet. But found plenty of space. Warburton have done that beautifully too. Through the smother of Ma. And it's Trent Elliott to line up. Already has one today. To line up for his second. This will really make it hard if he kicks this one for Seville to fight back. Trent Elliott. 17 minutes gone in the last. This could be the game winner. And he's put it... Has he kicked it? Yes, he has. He's kicked it. That could be the one that's put the game to bed. Won't call it too early, but it's 4 goals in front now. Trent Elliott puts through his second. Score reading 6-7 Seville, trailing Warburton 10-7.
Even 24 points the margin it is here at the chip, and that might just about break the spirit of the Blues. Trent, they had most of the territory for the first 15 minutes of that quarter, and then it's Warby with one opportunity getting it down there, and they kick the goal, and Trent Elliott just found so much room. It'd be really disappointing how they managed to let that happen. But anyway, it's back in the middle now. Aldridge once again in the ruck up against Lowe. So how can they respond here, the Blues? Aldridge tries to grab it out of the ruck. O'Keefe's gone in the middle somehow. That's an interesting one. Anyway, here's a 4-way forward. Roe Duggan in the area. So too Nolan. No one can take the mark as a free kick. Now, I think this will go the way of the Kookaburras, and it will. And Pretty, in no rush, just goes out wide with a kick and does that well to Rothwell. Rothwell to Ferguson, Henry. And they're just happy to chip it around at the moment, are the Kookaburras. So once again, Ferguson in no rush. Happy to just go further down the ground. And that's exactly what he does. Loads up. Up and under ball. No one can take the mark. It goes over the top of everyone. Here is Dry Scortino. Handballs inboard. It's a good one to Bernardo. Had plenty of room. Goes backwards to go forwards. Found Saniga. Now he's got Roe Duggan over the top. He can go to him. Roe Duggan, he's just got to get this one to go. The kick beat him anyway, so he'll have to. Didn't get a great bounce though. Just didn't really set up for him. Anyway, swings onto the right boot. Not a terrible kick, but Andrew Weezer was in good position to cut it off, and he'll happily take it over the boundary line. And there'll be a stoppage, and Warby can get numbers across, and just feels like another opportunity slipping away there from Seville. So boundary throw in half forward here for the Blues. And once again, Aldridge, who's been a bit of a lone hand this quarter for Warburton Millgrove after they shared it around a lot in the first 3 quarters. Rowe, low in fact it is, got to the front. just beating Dickinson there. Couldn't quite take it cleanly. Huge numbers around it, and once again we'll have a stoppage, this time inside forward 50 for the Blues. Got to try and find a goal here.
Yes, they do, and they need one really quick too, otherwise the game's going to quickly slip away from them. They need to find a way to get at least 2 or 3 quick goals to at least bring back into time where they don't need a rush, and it puts the pressure back on Warburton. Taps down now. Picking up there was O'Keefe, gets a thumping kick long into the forward line. Can a mark be taken? Broadway picks it up. Banana towards goal, and he snuck it through.
Clever finish.
Dylan Broadway. Just kicking that one.
There we go. That's an important one there for Seville. We're just about to tick into red time now, though. 20 minutes gone into the final quarter. They're going to need to get some quick ones here, the Blues. And the quarters haven't gone long today either, Trent. So far, 27-12, 26-03 and 25-31. So time definitely going to be the enemy here for the Blues. At least 4 scoring shots required. And that is with Nolan playing forward as well. So they really need to start winning the ball out of the middle. And it all starts with Lowe in the middle. Once again up against Aldridge, who does look a bit tired. Down on his haunches at the moment as we wait for the ball to come back to the middle of the ground. If you're just tuning in, the scores here at the chip now. Warburton Millgrove, 10-7-67, leading Seville, 7-7-49. It's 18 points the difference. Broadway with the last goal. And once again, Aldridge and Lowe to go to battle. And Aldridge wins the tap, try to get it down to his teammate there in Sharp. Couldn't do so. This might be an opportunity. Roe Duggan slipped out of his hands, but it worked well for Scortino. Broadway beaten by, but he might have an opportunity here. Broadway picks it up cleanly, kicks towards goal, and he's got it. 2 quick ones for the Blues. 8-7-55, trails 10-7-67.
Well, there's those 2 quick goals I mentioned they needed.
There you go. Dylan Broadway with 2 in about 30 seconds. And there's our 4th player of the day to kick 3 goals. And Seville suddenly with all the momentum, Trent.
Yes, 2 more goals to tie the game. There's those 2 quick goals I need now. If they get one really quickly here, what time are we looking at here? 21 minutes. So the quarters haven't been very long today.
No, they haven't been. 27 the longest.
Yeah, so 27 was the longest. So they need this centre clearance straight away. Ball's thrown up now. Who can win this tap? Lowe can. Taps it down. Aldridge gets it though. Gets a handball over his head. Handballs to Henry. Henry's tackle straight away. The umpire straight on it to blow his whistle to ball it up. So now the Rucks go a battle again. Lowe gets a tap down. Can they get a clear clearance here? Unable to. Picking up, linking up for a handball, trying to get a handball to Lowe. Henry goes in to kick it off the ground. He's bumped. He's going to get a free kick for a high contact. So they'll probably look to just slow the game down, not rush this kick. Henry has it. He has Faruga out wide on the wing. But he opts to go wide inside 50. Can a mark be taken? Almost. I thought he had it for a second, but he didn't. So they bring it out now. Here comes Seville. They bomb it down the line. Will it stay in play? Looking for a Lloyd. Unable to take the mark. So here come Warburton. They bring it back in. They've got inside their forward 50 now. Looks like to be sharp. Gets a handball out. This is Barr. Kicks it on towards goal. Is this the game? I think it is. I think it is, Aiden. Tom Barr. Look to seal the game here and put the margin back out to 3 goals. We're nearly 23 minutes into the last quarter. Jeez, it's going to take a lot for Seville to really pounce here.
I think you're right, Trent. I reckon he's just about nailed the door shut. 23 minutes gone, and they haven't been long quarters today. It hasn't been super high scoring, not heaps of stoppages. So it's going to have to be some really quick ones here from Seville. As the ball goes back into the middle once again. Aldridge still in the ruck. Once again up against Jackson Lowe. And this will be a great way for Warby Millgrove to start the season. Up against some pretty strong opposition. Lowe wins the tap. O'Keefe once again in the middle. Currently with the ball now is Baruch. Sends it long. No one can take the mark. Getting the fist in. There was Icone for Seville. And now they can counter-attack. Scortino's got it. Just wobbles the ball forward. It might have worked out for Thompson. Got the handball away quickly. Roe Duggan under pressure. Got the handball away just in time. But they're really fumbling around now with Seville. Knowing they've got to move the ball quickly. And just losing a bit of composure. Now it's a boundary throwing out of side of the ground. As the sun comes out here at the chip once again, late in the last quarter. So important stoppage this one here for the Blues. They need to get the ball moving quickly and find a goal. Aldridge does well, wins the tap. Comes to ground level. Now once again Warby Millgrove with a bit of territory. Hewitt's in the area. Can't take the mark. The ball was fisted away. Plenty of numbers around it. Hudson Semple's in there for Warby. And we'll have another stoppage at half forward now for the Kookaburras. And they've just got to try and hold possession now, Warby. Don't need to do too much more scoring. As long as they can cut Seville off, they should just about be home. There's a free kick now for the Blues, so this could be another four-way forward. So
Time's not on their side though, Aiden.
No, it's not. 24 and a half gone. Saniga down the line. Who can take the mark here? Walker parks himself underneath, but that's a strong mark taken by Nolan, and he's got to be quick. Pops it up on the right boot. Aidan Westlake is there. No one can take the mark. Once again, here is Broadway. Gets the handle away. De Pietrantonio pops it over the top once again. Goes out wide. There's a free kick here for a high tackle, and this is going to be a tricky one, Trent, because the Suns Suns making this one a little bit hard. So it's a free kick here for the Blues. Wheeling around onto the right boot. Long kick towards goal. It's well and truly offline. Sneaks through for a behind. So 8-8-56 now, trailing 11-7-73. The Kookaburras leading by 17 points. And we've gone 25 minutes into quarter number 4.
Yeah, that might have been their only chance. I feel like the door had already closed, but now nearly 25 and a half minutes gone in the last. 17 the margin. They mark it deep in the back line on the boundary. Warburton Millgrove looking to bring it over Iron Kano. Iron Kano fronts bar, the guy who stilled the game. Now, gets a 25-metre penalty. He milked Broadway into that one. I don't know about that one, Aiden. I'm not tight sure.
Yeah.
But anyways, Barr has it on the wing. He's going to get another 25. There we go. Probably bringing him within range to his second.
Yeah, man on the mark right on the arc of 50, so it'll take a big kick.
He looks like he's backing himself into line up for the kick. 26 minutes gone now. Barr. Keep the seal earlier. Gets a long kick. Won't quite make the difference. Will make it to the square, though. Can a mark be taken? No. It's going to get out the back. Bernardo has it. Gets a handball. Whipping it up there is Westlake. Gets a handball in, but it's going to be called back from Boundary front. There's the sign, Aiden.
Well, that'll do us here at the Chip in Seville, and Warburton Millgrove get off to the perfect start in season 2024. Seville 8-8-56. Go down to the Kookaburras 11-7-73.